All right, so there are 4 sentence types that I want to cover. So you have sentence type 1, which is a simple sentence, so it's just an independent clause by itself. We've looked at a couple of these already. Here's another example. Layers of makeup completed my disguise. So we've got subject, layers of makeup, completed my disguise as the predicate. So that's just a simple sentence. Another type of sentence is a sentence fragment, which is a dependent clause hanging out as if it were a complete sentence. Most teachers will tell you sentence fragments are bad, and often they are. However, you can use them to just add variety to your story or to whatever you're working on. So sentence fragments can be used properly. You just don't want to only use them, and you want to know that what you're using is a fragment. So here's an example. There were some things he dreaded more than the start of school. Oh, sorry, that's a typo. So just there were some things he dreaded more than the start of school. Not many, but a few. So ignore at, sorry about that. So there's some things he dreaded more than the start of school. That is a complete sentence. And then you just tack on a sentence fragment. Not many, but few, just to add emphasis, like that shows how much he hates starting school. So that's a sentence fragment here, not many, but few, being used properly to add emphasis. So the third sentence type is a complex sentence, which is an independent clause connected to a dependent clause in the same sentence. So we talked about this one. I got lots of homework done while I was at the library. I got lots of homework done. I is the subject. Got homework done is the predicate. While I was at the library is a time frame. It's a dependent clause attached to independent. And then the last sentence type is a compound sentence where you take 2 independent clauses and put them together using fanboys, for and not, but or yet so. Remember those? So here's an example. I felt tears coming, but I promised Grandma that I wouldn't cry. So that's a good example of, so I felt tears coming, I felt, we've got our subject predicate, but that's the fanboys. I promised Grandma. So I is the subject again, promised Grandma. So that is a compound sentence. So you have simple, sentence fragment, complex, and compound. And what you're going to do now that you finished the Nearpod, great job, you're going to go and you're going to explore these in your own writing. You'll do your writer's notebook, and after you finish writing, you'll go back and see what did you write naturally, and find an example of a simple sentence, a sentence fragment, a complex sentence, and a compound sentence, all in the same, in your writing that you did for your writer's notebook. If you don't see like a complex or compound sentence, add one. Go ahead and revise it. Make it a little more interesting. Shake things up. So that is what you're going to do to kind of practice these sentence types and practice using independent and dependent clauses in real and applicable ways. Good luck.